My name is Misaki. I'm a 60-year-old housewife working part-time. I live with my husband, Daiki, just the two of us. We have 2 children, our daughter, Sakura, and our son, Renta. But they're both grown up and have already moved out. On this particular day.
Hey, who ate the pudding from the fridge?
Huh? Oh, that was yours? I ate it.
Eck, I was planning to have it after my bath. You better go buy me another one right now.
Sakura, you haven't changed a bit, even after growing up.
Mom, love for pudding dough doesn't change whether you're a kid or an adult.
You got me there. In that case, why don't you have my ice cream instead? It's pudding flavored.
Wait, really? Yay, I'm gonna grab it.
Seriously? You're just gonna take it? That's Dad's ice cream.
What's done is done. No problem at all.
I couldn't help but laugh as Sakura stuck out her tongue playfully and headed toward the kitchen. Both of them still come over to visit or stay the night from time to time. Sakura has been married for a few years now, and Renta is about to marry the woman he's been dating. Daiki and I often talk about how well they've grown up. However, there's one thing that's been on my mind. Oh no, I completely forgot we're out of soy sauce.
I'll go buy some. Mom, you just keep cooking.
Oh, I feel bad making you run an errand when Sayuri came all this way.
But we came here to eat your cooking, Mom. If you have to stop in the middle, it'll take longer. Besides, it's already nighttime. I'll just run out real quick.
Oh, in that case, he'll go with you.
It's just soy sauce. I'll grab it from the convenience store nearby. No worries. Why don't you help Mom in the kitchen instead? All right, I'm off.
Take care. Oh, Sayuri, don't worry about the cooking. Just relax and watch some TV.
Obviously. Why would I bother helping in a tiny house like this?
The thing that's been on my mind is Renta's fiancée, Sayuri. She's actually the daughter of the CEO of a local company. When Renta and Daiki are around, she acts like a sweet and polite girl. But when it's just the two of us, she completely changes. At first, I thought she might just be shy and misunderstood, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Oh, my mother-in-law. That outfit.
Huh? Oh, well, the seasons have changed, so I thought I'd buy something new. You know, from that new store that just opened near our house.
I knew it. That store with the reputation for being super cheap, right?
That's right. I picked up a few things while I was at it for the seasonal wardrobe change.
No wonder it looks so tacky and cheap. It suits you perfectly, mother-in-law.
While visiting our home, Sayuri said something truly shocking to me. Daiki happened to be out at the time, and it happened while Renta had stepped away to the bathroom. Her words were so unexpected that I was left speechless, and Sayuri just laughed as if she was enjoying it. But the moment Renta came back, she switched back to her usual sweet self. Still, I started wondering, maybe I really do look tacky? So, I decided to talk to Daiki about it. Hey, Daiki. Do I really dress that cheaply and look unfashionable?
Huh? What are you even talking about? Misaki, you've always been charming and beautiful.
You've been saying that since before we got married.
Of course. My wife is the most wonderful woman in the world. But seriously, what's this about all of a sudden?
Well, actually, there's something that's been bothering me. Though I hesitated at first, I decided to tell Daiki everything that had happened with Sayuri. At first, he was shocked, but he believed me and listened until the very end. That relieved some of my frustration, but then, one day.
Oh, hello, mother-in-law. I need a little favor. Could you help me out?
Oh my, a phone call? That's rare. I'm actually heading to work now, but what is it?
So, I might have plans to go out soon, but I'm expecting a package to be delivered. Can you come to my place and receive it for me?
Oh, I see. But I'm sorry, that might be difficult. I have a shift at work that lasts until late tonight.
Huh? But you're just a part-timer, right? Just take the day off.
Excuse me? Just a part-timer. Even so, I'm still part of the team. I can't just take off on short notice.
Come on, it's a workplace that hires a 60-year-old woman. It won't make a difference if you're gone. More importantly, my package is way more important. It's the dress I'm going to wear to tomorrow's party.
Well, that may be important to you, but... Besides, don't you already have plenty of dresses? If you can't pick it up in time, why not wear one of those?
Huh? Are you seriously telling me to wear the same dress twice? That's unbelievable. Don't lump me in with some broke old woman who wears cheap, ugly clothes.
I see. I guess I didn't phrase that well. But still, I can't just skip work on such short notice. Sorry about that. Goodbye. Without hesitation, I hung up the phone while Sayuri was still talking. After work, I told Daiki everything, and he got angry right along with me. Then, while Renta was visiting our home, he told us something shocking. 2 months later, we were invited to Sayuri's older sister's wedding. Oh my, what a beautiful wedding venue.
It reminds me of our wedding. You were so stunning that day. Of course, you're still just as beautiful now.
Oh, Daiki. Thank you.
Sorry, I need to run to the restroom for a bit.
All right, take your time. I'll go ahead and find our seats in the venue. As I arrived at the venue, someone approached me.
Oh my, mother-in-law, you're wearing another one of those cheap-looking kimonos. You do realize this is our wedding, right? Unbelievable.
Huh? Really? I actually put a lot of effort into choosing this.
Snickers, and that's the best you could come up with. Well, I guess you are just a part-time working old lady. I should at least give you some credit for managing to wear a kimono at all.
Sayuri was wearing a dress so extravagant that she almost outshined the bride. As expected, she started speaking rudely in front of relatives and other guests, while I gave her a strained smile.
Sayuri, do you really not know about my mom?
Oh, Renta, where have you been? Leaving your adorable wife all alone like this?
I was greeting your father. I even asked you to come along, but you refused, remember? More importantly, do you really not know who my mom is? Talking to her like that.
What's with that scary look? What are you even talking about?
Ugh, so you really don't know. Listen up, Sayuri. Mom is an investor in your father's company.
Investor? Oh, Renta, you're hilarious. Like a part-time working old lady could ever do something like that.
Upon hearing Renta's words, Sayuri burst into loud laughter. Being laughed at in front of so many people made me feel quite uncomfortable. And then,
Sayuri, how dare you speak to Misaki-san like that? I sincerely apologize, Misaki-san.
Oh, come on, Dad. Why are you talking so politely to her?
Enough. You need to stop this attitude right now.
Oh wow, Dad, you're totally freaking out. This is hilarious. I mean, she's just some 60-year-old part-time worker, right?
Sayuri, not another word. Apologize to Misaki-san right now.
Even you are making that scary face, Dad? No way. I'm just stating the facts, aren't I?
the one who rushed over was Sayuri's father. But Sayuri wasn't listening at all. She was now openly laughing at me. The guests around us started murmuring, having overheard our conversation. Even I was starting to reach my limit, and just as I thought I couldn't take it anymore.
Hey, how dare you talk to Mom like that?
That's right, Sayuri. Misaki is a part-time worker, but that doesn't mean she's struggling financially.
Yes, Daiki-san is absolutely right. It's true that Misaki-san has invested in my company.
Oh, come on, you too, Sakura. And you, father-in-law. Even Dad, you're all as good at joking as Renta. I may be a housewife, but I know that's a ridiculous lie. I mean, think about it. There's no way a part-time worker could afford to invest in my dad's company.
I see. So you really have no idea, do you, Sayuri?
No idea. About what?
Misaki is an investor. She trades stocks. And she's really good at it. She's been making a lot of money.
Oh please, there's no way a 60-year-old lady can make money from stocks. And besides, how on earth would my CEO dad and some part-time worker even meet?
Oh, that? Well, your dad happens to be a regular at the cafe where I work. We got to know each other, and after chatting about stocks and investments, he suggested I invest.
That's right. I really like the lunch menu there, so I go often. Plus, Misaki-san is incredibly intelligent. Talking to her is always enlightening.
What the heck? I've never heard about this before.
Like, that's because you're the only one who didn't know, Sayuri. Everyone here already knew, you know?
Wait, no way. You're telling me. All of this was real. Seriously.
Seeing the expressions of the guests around her, Sayuri finally seemed to realize the truth. I had reached my limit as well, so I decided to say something. I didn't think this was something that needed to be said, so I kept quiet. But since you couldn't figure it out yourself, maybe telling you is the kind thing to do.
What are you talking about?
This kimono I'm wearing, I had it custom made just for today. After all, someone gave me some advice about my clothes being cheap and tacky. Since it's the wedding of the daughter of one of my important business partners, I thought I should dress properly.
Wait, don't tell me you're holding a grudge over what I said.
Oh my, a grudge? Not at all. I simply took your advice to heart. So, what do you think of this kimono? I put a lot of effort into choosing something stylish. Let's see. If we're talking about price, it cost about 5 times more than that dress you're wearing.
5 times? You mean this kimono is that expensive?
Well, for someone like you, I didn't think that amount would be all that shocking. But unfortunately, I guess even this outfit is still too cheap and tacky for you, isn't it?
Mother-in-law, I am so sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
It's too late to apologize now, Sayuri. Also, there's something I was originally planning to tell you after the wedding, but…
As Sayuri took another look at my kimono, her face turned pale, and she hurriedly apologized. But then, Renta dropped a bombshell.
You've been cheating, haven't you? This is the perfect time to lay it all out in the open.
What are you suddenly talking about, Renta? I already apologized for what I said to mother-in-law, but accusing me of cheating. That's just cruel.
Were you not listening? I'm not suspecting you, I know you did it.
No way. I haven't cheated. Renta, you must be mistaken.
Mistaken? I have proof.
Proof? When did you? No, wait. I mean, what proof? I haven't cheated, so there shouldn't be any proof.
Photos, videos, and all those designer bags and clothes at home, those are gifts from your lovers, aren't they? And it's not just one guy, Sayuri. You are seeing 3 men at the same time. And every single one of them is married. When I had someone investigate and heard the truth, even I couldn't believe it.
You, what have you done? Not only did you speak so horribly to Misaki-san, but now this, cheating, and with multiple married men.
Sayuri, the daughter of a company president, desperately tried to make excuses. Even her father looked completely exasperated. Then, Renta firmly pointed a finger at her and declared,
Sayuri, I'm divorcing you. Go be with whoever you really love and be happy.
That's not enough. You should also demand compensation.
No. I don't want a divorce, Renta.
If you didn't want this, then you shouldn't have cheated in the first place.
And to think you had the nerve to speak so disrespectfully to our mother. It's unbelievable.
I already apologized to mother-in-law. And I'll stop cheating. I swear I'll never do it again. So please, just reconsider the divorce.
The fact that you think a simple apology is enough just proves you've never taken us seriously.
Come on, think it over. If I divorce Renta, he'll be all alone. With no one to provide for me, how am I supposed to survive?
So that's how you really feel. You were never with me for love, you just wanted someone to fund your lifestyle. Sakura's right. I'll be demanding compensation as well. Pack your things and get out of my house immediately.
Thinking about Sayuri's true intentions made me furious as a parent. She then turned to her father, crying and begging for help.
Dad, Renta's being so mean to me. I don't want a divorce. Tell him to stop, Daddy.
I refuse. Renta and the others are absolutely right. You failed to respect your husband and even his parents. As a wife, that's unacceptable. You're an adult now. Take responsibility for your own mistakes.
No way. Help me, Dad.
I only have one daughter getting married today, and you've completely ruined her special day. Get out of this venue immediately.
I held back because you were Renta's wife, but I'm done tolerating this. You'll take full responsibility for your disrespectful behavior and the way you treated Renta.
That's right. Calling my charming and wonderful wife an old lady. How dare you?
Exactly. You better properly apologize to both Mom and Renta.
I'm so sorry. I was wrong. Please forgive me.
Sayuri, having collapsed in tears, was escorted out of the venue by the staff at her father's command. After that, Renta and Sayuri officially divorced. At first, she resisted, but the evidence Renta presented was solid. On top of that, with a lawyer on his side, none of Sayuri's demands were granted. Not only that, but she was also sued for damages by Renta and the wives of the men she had affairs with. As a spendthrift housewife with no income, Sayuri had no means to pay. The father she had relied on had already disowned her, leaving her with no choice but to take on debt to cover the compensation. Now, she's renting a small, cheap apartment and barely getting by with a part-time job she somehow managed to find. She once laughed at the idea of a part-time working old lady, but now she's the one in that position. From here on, she'll have to learn firsthand how hard it is to work and earn money while struggling to pay off her debts. And as for us. Alright, everyone. Tonight's sukiyaki. Is everyone ready?
I've been waiting for this. The smell's been torturing me. I've been hungry for hours.
Me too. I even had a light lunch just for this.
Light lunch? Seriously, sis? That was light to you? It was all you can eat, and you definitely ate like crazy.
Oh, you caught me. But that place was so good, I couldn't help myself.
I get it, Sakura. I love Misaki's sukiyaki too. I ate less at lunch so I could have more tonight.
Dad, people who actually eat light meals don't snack before dinner.
Exactly. I saw you sneaking cookies earlier.
Okay, I admit it. I cut back too much at lunch and couldn't hold out until dinner.
I'm glad you're all so excited for sukiyaki. That makes it all the more worthwhile to cook. There's plenty of meat, so don't hold back. Alright then, let's dig in. Laughter filled the room as we gathered around the sukiyaki pot. Then, everyone clasped their hands together and said, "Itadakimasu," before digging in. Daiki kept praising the food, saying how delicious it was. Sakura and Renta both had multiple servings of rice, going back for refills again and again. Even though our children have long since grown up and moved out, they still come back home often to visit. And every time they do, I see their happy, smiling faces, and that makes me smile, too. I found myself wishing that our days would always be filled with joy and laughter, just like this.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.